Hello, I'm Pat Kelly, or the Fin Man, and this is my remodeled fish room. So let's talk about the water coming into my fish room. So you go to my water heater, and we had connected into the water heater itself, comes across, and I've got two things going on here. I've got a pipe coming in from the cold and a pipe coming in from the hot to a mixing valve. The mixing valve is adjustable. Now this one only goes down to 80 degrees. It's the coldest one I could find at the time. So we have the water going into the mixing valve. Of course, there's shutoffs before that. Then there's a shutoff. Flips into plastic and through two filters. The first one I use is they're both considered whole house filters, but the first one I'm using is a pre-filter because the cartridges themselves are a lot less inexpensive than the AquaPure larger one that I have afterwards. So I'm using one to get most of the stuff out, the second one to make sure. Have a valve there also. From there the water goes up, over, and then eventually into the fish room. Now if you look at this, there's also a different pipe coming into a T above the mixing valve. That one's strictly cold water. I did that because in the summertime there's no need for the warm water. My water comes out at a perfectly fine temperature, and there's no need for it to come through the water heater. So when the water's decent, I just flip that valve up top and the water goes into the tanks. And all you got to do, like anything, is turn on. And I am now adding water to my tanks in the other room. So let's go in the other room and take a look at how the water gets into the tanks. Okay, so now we're on the other side of the wall. The water comes in that white pipe to that blue T. From there it goes around the room. I have multiple valves so I can shut certain racks off if I don't want water to go to them. But in general it goes to all tanks at the same time. You will also notice that I have painted all of the PVC in the room the same color as the walls so that I can get the pipes to sort of blend into the background so you don't notice them as much. The PVC runs around the room above every tank with T's and threaded in valves. The valves, along with the hose and the bulkheads behind every tank, were picked up from Gemco, your fish room supply house. And again, all the PVC is painted the same color as the tanks, the same color as the walls, so that you don't notice it as much. I know it's a little dark in there, but that's the idea. I want the tanks to stand out, not the PVC. So we will take a quick check behind this rack of tanks, and you will see the overflows. Everything goes into more PVC and goes out of the room to my sump pump. It's a little difficult to see down there right now because it is semi-dark in there, but there it is. So anyway, that's how the water gets in. I did a test on the system previously by draining all the tanks 50%, and in approximately 30 minutes everything was completely full. So I can do a 50% fill up within 30 minutes. As it stands right now, every day when I come home, I come to feed the fish. First thing I do is turn water on, And the 10 minutes or so that I'm feeding the fish, I'm adding water and the old water is overflowing out the back. Now yes, the filters are not running at the moment. I did turn the air off so that you could at least hear me for this. So anyway, that is my delivery system for my water. I hope this gets you some ideas. Thank you.